Alright, hello YouTubers. This is Crunch Daddy. Once more, uh I'm back. I know I'm sorry I have not been making any more movies the latest couple of years or at least months. For all my 4 subscribers or whatever. No, I'm glad you're my subscribers, of course. Unfortunately for you, or luckily maybe, I'm introducing you guys to a new game. Uh, Here it's called Man of War Assault Squad. There's Man of War. Yeah, there's a lot of other Man of War. There's Soldiers came first. It's like a series. As you can see, it's RTS. Kinda like Company of Heroes. Reminds you of that, but I believe this is much more fun because it's more complex in many ways. And yeah, you'll see while I'm playing this game how fun it is. I'm playing it, by the way. This match is a 2v2 with my buddy Tobias. He's from Sweden as well. He's on the left side, and facing us, we are playing as Germans, as you might see. We're playing against 2 guys from the Commonwealth. They're playing as the Commonwealth, and right now, my buddy Tobias is trying to cap the upper left flag. But as he was trying to do that, the opponent brought up a huge heavy machine gun, which is bad for infantry. Bad, bad, bad. And me myself, I captured my right, and I'm going for the middle. Though my Russian tactics don't seem to work today. I guess it's because I'm German. The Commonwealth is kicking my ass. Even though I popped smoke, you can see there's a big freaking smoking there. Which you can do. You could throw like frag grenades, anti-tank grenades. You got smoke grenades. You got dynamite. You got Panzerfaust and all that goodies. Which you could toss with. You see the first box there. To use frag grenade, you just press F1, and that's a hotkey for it. And F2 represents the anti-tank grenade, and F3 is a smoke grenade. And that's kind of my tip, because I've seen a lot of guys playing Man of War on YouTube, and a big mistake they're making, according to me, is that they're not using smoke to just rush in with infantry, trying to cap assault zone, which leads to tons of dead guys. I'm dying anyways, but usually I'm a bit more successful. Anyways, at least I got my MG taking some of their guys out. It's shooting from across the field, as you can see there. Very cool. And I'm pushing in more assault infantry. Another tip is, except for flanking, as I'm doing right now, flanking is always nice. I'm gonna put up some sandbags, which you can do. The riflemen can do that in your squad, at least the assault squad and the regular infantry squad. Another tip, by the way, is well, you can see I have my flag to capture, which is closest to my spawn. My friend Tobias has one, and the opponents has each other own. And then there's a middle flag. And my tip for you is to only leave only one guy to capture your own flag, and then rush out with the other ones to cap either the middle or your opponent's flag. Because you only need one guy to capture a flag, and the opponent nearly ever goes like straight for your flag, so that's a good tip. And here, since I crushed all of his infantry, with a nice flanking MG42 there. The Commonwealth dudes is bringing in tanks, and I'm like, oh my god, I got nothing. I got my paratroopers, so I'm hiding all my guys. That's also a good tip. That would be a nice ambush for the infantry once I get rid of these tanks. You'll see my playstyle is very, I don't know, guerrilla-like or partisan, because I prefer not to buy too many tanks. I like to micro infantry, use like lighter AT guns and stuff. It could be trickier, but I think a lot of people playing this game don't use the infantry's full potential. As you see right there, it was like David and Goliath. One of my cheap infantry guys, just blew up a lot more expensive Cromwell straight into the air with an AT grenade. And that's a thing I like about this game as well, is that even the cheapest units can kill off a Tiger or like a really expensive tank, which is awesome. And here we go again. You see, he's had his Crusader, whatever it was gonna rape my infantry if I crawled out without a smoke before, but I popped a smoke in the middle flag and my paratroopers are now taking it. Meanwhile, you should never let your opponents rest, so I'm gonna start pushing the right flag, my opponent's right. Gonna make him sweat a bit more even. He's got a Bren rifle dude over there, which is gonna pause my advance a bit, and he's still got a Crusader there in the middle. It's like an mobile AA gun tank, which can really fuck up infantry, and as well he's got the Hero Anzacs, which like the Commonwealth Foreign Legion. But I keep on smoking. My paratroopers are not too successful. Try to throw some grenades in there behind the rock. You see my friend just bought a medium tank. He's not advancing right now. And I bought a AT gun. One of the cheaper variants mainly for taking out medium tanks and lighter ones. See the struggle for the middle still. Yeah, as I pointed out, I'm really into AT guns and infantry combat, which actually usually is pretty successful. I don't wanna brag, but no. My advance on the right kind of failed, and the middle is being retaken by the enemy, so it doesn't look too great. My friend just bought a mortar, and I bought another set of paratroopers to launch against the unfortunate Brits. We'll see how they're doing. Actually, it was quite a long time I played this game, so I'm not quite sure what's gonna happen. But I can promise you, one Tiger will get blown up. So stay tuned. Yeah, my friend Tobias is kind of new to this game, or not very new. He's still very good, but not as good as me. So because of that, I'm trying to like be ready or prepared to help him out, and to be able to help him out, I gotta take the middle quickly, so I could, if he loses his point, we won't lose like game points that quickly. Because you see, the team that has the majority of the flags will gain points up there in the right side corner, and the more flags you have, like if you capture all the flags, it will go really quickly up to 100. And right now we're not in the lead. Your team is always the green one, and the opponent is always the reds. Right now it's you see the middle is neutral, so nobody's getting any points. But I'm still trying to cap the right, and I fooled my opponent. I popped some smoke there to make him believe I was gonna charge left, straight for his gun, his 17 pounder, as you just saw. But actually I went for his flag with my paratroopers. I'm crawling forward, and there you can see it again. It came out of hiding after shooting a shell, and I'm capping the flag. Now I'm gonna rush it with one single guy and pull out a dynamite. And 1, 2, kaboom! Okay, take that. Bam! And he tried to stop me by pulling out one other Crusader, but it was too late. And now he's spraying in the bushes like all over the place. Like, who the fuck got my 17 pounder? And I'm getting ready for the Crusader to cross the street or the road with an 80 rifle, but he going the other direction, so I kind of have to hunt him. We'll see how this goes. I don't think I'll succeed. No, I tossed it to straight to hell. But I capped the flag. I just got the flag, and then the poor guy died. But now I can fall back again, because I got the flag. I reached the objective, and now I'm securing the middle. You know, always spread your guys out. So yeah, first of all, your opponents won't kill all of you guys in like one blow. And second of all, obviously I just detracked this Crusader there with my what's it called? G tank, I'm not sure. It's a I like it real much. It's one of the few tanks I actually buy. Though it was the 80 gun that destroyed that Crusader. But back to the tank, the G tank or whatever it is that I'm shelling the enemy with right now. I really like it because you know it's not using like direct fire. And here our opponents is driving my friend's troops over. I don't know where he's going, back to Britain or something. I'm trying to help my buddy out there with directing my AT gun. And here comes the infantry killer tank. Here you can see he's more like lobbing the the shells rather than shooting them straight at the enemy, which is rather devastating to infantry attacks, as you can see right now. And meanwhile, the tank can be hidden behind a hill, so other tanks won't reach it. So that's why I like it. I know people that hate it, but I'm pretty fond of it. Though he managed to take my flag back, so now I'm really pissed. And there my AT gun finally destroyed that Crusader once and for all. It blew up, as you can see, and I'm sending in a squad of I believe it's regular infantry. No, it could be assault. Yeah, it's assault. Oh, boom! There we go. Oh, right, it's called it's an F tank, and it just blew a hole in the defense there. It's actually commandos. It's killing commandos right now. So they're without my tank, they would have destroyed my assault squad, which is worse at fighting, has worse weaponry. But now they got what's it called? Like, yeah, you could say artillery support, I suppose. To counter my tank and all my infantry, the enemies got just bought a lighter 80 gun, which I'm not too afraid of right now, because he will have to get pretty darn close to kill off my tank. And it's not that very good at taking out infantry, so you know, as you can see, always pop smoke, especially if you're charging a flag. Pop smoke, pop smoke, pop smoke. I can't say it enough. And if you look at the map on the left side now, my friend